Right. So now it could actually be working. Hang on. Hold up. Let me see. Oh my god, I think it's finally working. Oh my god, I made it fucking work. After so much time, so many live streams, I think I have finally made it to work. We are, after 3 weeks approximately, live on both horizontal and vertical. Oh my god. Or at least I hope so. Okay. So everybody that has been watching right now, just join in, write something into the chat. I'm gonna do like test real quick because I want to see something. So I wrote test in, okay? So here I can see test. Oh, hang on. Okay, so I cannot see like both chats at the same time. Uh, stream. Well, obviously, like I knew I do have to be able to see both chats, or else shit's not really working as it's supposed to. Okay, so I'm gonna just put it this way. Let's just do it that way. This should be working at least. No, I'm gonna type in, I'm making a test. Like test. Okay, so this is for the vertical, right? This is going to be for the horizontal test. And it should appear. Yes, it does appear there. Finally. I've somehow pulled it off. Alright guys, so here we are. I'm gonna start with the analysis real quick. Or real soon. But like right now, let me think about the success. Finally. Fire. Alright. So how's it going, everybody that has been watching? Who has joined? How's it going, guys? How are we today? Everything should be fire for you. For me it is. Well, the account could be doing better, but it's always ups and downs. What are you gonna do? It's always ups and downs. Uh, I think YouTube believes that I'm just spamming. Like it thinks that I'm just spamming live streams for no reason, and then yeah, it's like kind of problematic. I'm pretty sure it believes that. Now that's of course not the case. But yeah. The view is like so small. Like what is this? Like such a small picture at this point. Anyways, that's just what we have to work with right now. Yeah, I struggle myself right now. You don't really think I'm cool. This shit is pissing me off. 'Cause baby, I'm a star beyond the sky. I'm insanely lovable, and I'm looking at my phone, but I see nothing from you. It's okay. So we still have AUDCHF running. AUDCHF has seen some better days. Wanted to trade onto the upside. Hasn't happened yet, at least. Now we are currently also running onto the downside, which that would land us at like 29-ish, something like that. I guess this is quite a substantial downgrade compared to we were at 36 at some point, but it's like always an up and down. You can go to on C Trader, you can see the equity if you feel like seeing it for yourself, and then you'll basically get the idea of it. Put this a little bit lower. Yeah. Roger is saying, welcome back. Welcome back, brother, man. Here we are. And this time we're back streaming horizontal and vertical. This is what we do. Finally did it, man. Like after countless of weeks, countless of tries. Because it's not like I haven't tested it on just private stream and just put it on, unlisted and just basically try it out first. I did all of that, man. I did that already. And it worked. But then when I was live streaming, it didn't. And so this was sort of the dilemma in here. This was the problem the entire time. Like, being for real in here. Come on, bro. Good fix short streams should do well. Yes, man. Like, short streams, I also believe that they are going to do well. Like, they should be doing fine. Right now, you can see basically, like, it's basically like that on the screen, Like, just vertical, right? I wonder how this looking like on the vertical stream right now. This is the face cam, and then this like the screen. This probably looks super weird on the vertical because it's like double vertical in that sense. But yeah. Nah, pretty sure we'll be having a couple of opportunities today. Your GBP. Yeah, that's a potential one for us to take. We have this price action. I don't really like that. So I'll be starting the analysis. 2 minutes or something like that. Let me quickly scroll over it. Okay. So, hang on. Okay, so right now we're on the daily time frame. Let's look at EUR/CHF. As always, we want to ask ourselves, are we going for the previous day high or are we going for the previous day low? This is one of those trades, like it doesn't fully align with the rule set, right, of going to the previous day low, because we don't really have that established movement candle in that sense. Like out of risk, you can still basically trade onto the downside because it's just very likely to go lower. But I'm probably not going to do that today. Let's go to UGBP. Are we going for the previous day low or for the previous day high? Now, usually you like to see established movement, but this already counts as established movement. The reason for that is because we're like pretty much already close to the previous day low, and this is enough of a body. Now, this wick is concerning, of course, but it is relative to this entire body in that sense. What I don't like about this opportunity in that sense is that we have a price action gap right in here. This is preventing me from taking a trade, and also even more liquidity higher. So basically all of that. So this is also a reason why like I'm not too biased on your GBP today. Let's go to AUD-CHF. AUD-CHF is still running, potentially going to go for the previous day low. However, there is still potential for it to just reverse back and basically like end up going for the previous day high, because this wick has barely a wick to the upside basically. So there's potential for it to reverse or take out the previous day low, and from there on throughout the week it's going to get higher up. Like I can't guarantee you that, of course. We'll just have to see. Previous day low has already been taken out, so which also means we're also not able to take a trade on that one, right? Now, this would have been a very nice trade if the previous day low hasn't been taken out, because we have relatively equal lows in here combined with the previous day low, and you know we have the established movement onto the downside, pretty much everything that you would like to have. AUD CAD. As always, we want to ask ourselves, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now, AUD CAD was a stop loss. This was quite an unfortunate one. This would have been a take profit if we had gone for the original take profit. It is what it is. It happens. Go watch the analysis for that one if you feel like. What about XAU or BTC? Did you analyze yet? There we have it, guys. Hang on. Gold counter 3. So you're probably new, or I don't know, but we're basically having like a gold counter. If somebody's coming in here and just asking for gold analysis, then I'm just basically adding one to the counter. So AUD CAD, are we going for the previous day low or for the previous day high? Probably for the low, but I would like to see more established movement. What I also don't like to see is a bunch of liquidity residing in here, and also this candle high. Now, I've told to you previously, if you're having price action like that, a lot of the times it is going to get traded back into this candle high, this candle low. Most likely, we are probably going to take out both sides. Now, which one of these is going to be first? It's probably the low, but I don't really have enough confirmation for that. So AUD NZD, let's go into the daily time frame. Previous day low has already been taken out, so no trade. Let's see something real quick. NZD CAT, yeah, pretty much 50-50 scenario. I don't really like that. This is not enough. We're not close enough to the previous day low, also not close enough to the previous day high. It's just no trade for us. NZD USD, previous day low has already been taken out. USD CHF, it's basically our paired trade today. I've already seen it previously. Yo, but JFDs, I could potentially look out for gold and also BTC later on if you want. So on that pair, are we trading for the previous day high or for the previous day low? Right? Probably we're going to go for the previous day high and not for the low, because we're already having this established movement onto the upside. Now there's also going to be external liquidity, internal liquidity. So this is going to be your X. This is going to be your internal liquidity, okay? So yeah, we'll look at this closer on the 4-hour. JFD's 03 was saying, great explaining, keep it up. I know your fan base will grow. Appreciate it, brother. You know, that will only work if you're going to support me as well, brother. So there we go. But appreciate the comment. So, and as you can see, if we're going to zoom in for everybody that's watching on the phone or whatever, as you can see, the previous, like this entire high has not been taken out by this high. So these are confirmed relative equal highs. So we basically want to trade onto the upside. This is like the best pair for us to trade today. Let's go onto GBP USD. I also very much like that. There's going to be established movement onto the downside, relative equal lows, right? Liquidity has been taken out. Let's look onto 4-hour time frame. We're good timing wise. Now I don't like that we have 1, 2, 3 candles, but this is fine. 4 can happen, potentially even going for this low. What I like about this entire framework is that basically we're having the previous day low, but we're also having the, so these are the internal, these are going to be the external liquidity points. We're aiming for the previous day low, remember that. And yeah, I just pretty much like to see everything that we have right now in here. So contenders for today is pretty much USD CHF, and potentially I also saw AUD USD. No, AUD USD has already been taken out, but this would have been a great one to take if it would align with the rules. But yeah. So JFDs was saying, yeah, we'll do. All right, man. So yeah, USD CHF and GBP USD are pretty much like, let me see, can we do some entry refinement? Let's go to USD CHF 1-hour time frame. Not really. Let me see. How's the original position approximately going to look like? Because we don't know where it's going to be. Okay, so stop loss can definitely be low in here. Then yeah, we're just going to take the position as it is right now and shoot for the previous, overshoot the previous day high by a little bit. It's going to be fine. Yes, that's going to be fine for real. Weekly, we've already taken out the low. That's like not favorable. GBP USD, preferably I would like to see a bullish sort of what's it called? A bullish signal, but we can really get that because we have this price action gap, this price action gap. We like to trade back into it. But like the very short term is just to go onto the downside. Let me see how the original position will be looking like on GBP USD. So this will be looking something like that. Okay, so we are overshooting the previous day low, but that is fine. And I'm even going to overextend the take profit all the way in here. For entry refinement, there's like not pretty much anything to base it off from. Cannot really see something. We're just going to take it as it is, to be honest. We're just going to roll with it with the momentum. We want to trade lower. Yeah, that's just basically the plan for today. While GBP USD is a little bit more risky, I recommend for everybody that wants to follow up, go for USD CHF. Real. Like, hang on a sec. So Roger was saying, bro, do you not think the strategy will work 9 to 10 p.m.? Maybe it will. But like I've done back tests on this specific time, and so I do recommend also trading it on that specific time. Which doesn't mean that it's impossible to also trade it at that time of the day. But yeah, man. Like there's potential for it. Like I'm not fully against it in that sense. So we're about to take the trade. It's going to be USD CHF. Hang on. So we're going to take a position on USD and also GBP. I think it's quite fine. Which perhaps for GBP USD, I'm going to wait for this candle high. Yeah, quite worth it to do in my opinion. Let's give it a couple more minutes and then we'll be rolling. I mean seconds actually. We're talking about seconds in here. So I'm going to enter USD CHF firstly, and then we're going to enter GBP USD. Yeah, so about the strategy, like it could potentially work around that time. But again, like the entire back tests and whatnot have been done on certain times, right? So there's that. Like they have been done on 0 a.m. UTC Standard Time. And so I just trust that the most in that sense because that's what the data says. Okay, so use DCHF. Alright, there we go. Here's DCHF. It's going to be a buy for us. And then for GBP USD, I want to wait for that candle high. So this is going to be the open price. We want to optimize it a little bit. Take profit in here. Stop loss is going to reside in here. Entry right at that candle. Entry price is going to be GBP USD. Keep in mind, guys, GBP USD, GBP USD. GBP USD is a little bit more risky. And while USD CHF is pretty safe to take today, guys. Like, pretty good one. Ah, man, like already trending lower. What? Come on. Stop loss. Nah, dude, come on. This will be like the, I don't know how many times that this has happened to us, but it's quite okay to still take it because our entry has been optimized. We will still be getting pretty much the same reward as the original position. Yeah, so I'm just going to take it as it is. Hang on, with the market order. So GBP USD sell. So I'm gonna do like the parameters and all. So GBP USD is gonna be GBP USD. It's going to be the stop loss. Then in here we have to take profit. There we go. Then we also have on USD CHF we have in the stop loss. So USD CHF here. It's going to be our stop loss. It's going to be our take profit. And yeah, we're just pretty much rolling with that. Now there's potential for ADCHF to run into a loss. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah, we'll just be sticking around no matter what is going to happen. Like, there's no point in backing off. Because I trust the analysis, even though, you know, it looks miserable in that sense. They have been, like, recently, for anybody that has been watching, which, like, I don't know, people are maybe not watching every single live stream, but we had that one trade where this was the exact same one that we have taken. Look, it was miserable, looking like shit, especially in this specific point. Like this one, you would have said, okay, we're just going lower because we're having these relative equal lowest liquidity. We're just trading lower, stop loss getting hit. That hasn't happened yet. So no matter how miserable it's looking like, you have to stick to the analysis. Unless you really know what you're doing. Most people don't. So there's that. Now what I like also about USCHF is that we have not traded back into an equilibrium yet. So also like, but that's way more of a risky position to take. Like once the account is a little bit bigger, I am going to start taking quite interesting positions. I'm going to take basically positions where um basically you can still take the trade, um, even though like it's less probability, but just with minimized risk. You get what I'm saying? So like that will be fire, something like that. Mm. Yeah, so this is how it's currently running. Like I'm guessing this will be more of a quick live stream. Also, like not many people watching, but I'll still be going around it. I think it's because I was just spamming live streams, and so it's not going to get recommended to a lot of people. Like I started a live stream, then I close it. Started a live stream, then I close it. And so people or like YouTube believes that I'm just like trying to bot, or like I don't know what YouTube believes. Yeah. Compared to if I'm just like starting a live stream, that's it. This is quite interesting what you can see. This is basically what I've been talking about like the last couple of days now. You see something like that? This is like pretty interesting because we're having, let me put it smaller. We're having one, two. I'm gonna do it in blue so the contrast is better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's really going to create like 9 different candles onto the downside in a row. Probably, but the next one is like for sure going to be a bullish one. Like I can bet all of the savings in the world on that one. Now, of course not, like you never know 100%. But like this already is pretty interesting. Price action on its own. But yeah, we're going to stick to the analysis as always, which it is also creating liquidity in here. It's just that the overall move is to the downside, but there's still potential to trade higher. Where was it? USD hang on. Where was it? USD I want to check something. Oh, actually, there is something interesting. So Roger was saying, yeah, bro, after a bit, the notifications stopped coming up. I had to look for the live. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know, brother. That's exactly what I mean, man. So in the last live stream, or like second last, nah, it gotta be in the last live stream, I told you guys, remember, I was saying that this candle, that in here, it looks like we're going to go for the previous day low, but I told you this is going to be a trap. We're not going to go for the previous day low. We've actually gone for the previous day high. Now, I don't want to be a genius in hindsight, because, like, of course, in hindsight, I'm the smartest man on earth. But this was just basically an experience thing. Now, this could have also gone the opposite way, and I would have still said, okay, my sort of intuition was telling me that we're going for the high, even though it looks very obvious that we're going for the low, right? So we have actually gone for the high. Interesting, isn't it? Oh, I love GBP actually. I love it. Like we need to trade into that fucking FEG, man. If that doesn't happen, then like I don't know. Yeah, so Roger, thank you for confirming. That was what I was thinking, you know, if you just start like 10 different live streams, you was just thinking, you know, that the guy's just trying to spam or whatever. Yeah, man. So that's what we're currently rolling with. Sandan Bullard was saying, hey man, hope everything good with you. Been watching some more of your amazing videos, But I have a question. This strategy only works on Forex, or could I use this for other stuff like futures? First of all, thank you for calling the videos amazing. Appreciate it, brother. I hope they could give you some value along the way. Second of all, welcome to the live stream. And third of all, to answer the question, yes, you can also trade it on futures. You can trade it even on crypto. I've said it a couple of times. I hope nobody is going to get annoyed because I've said it so many times. But one of my students, who's called Ghost Whale, you have probably seen it already. I've also done like an entire interview with him, sharing his journey. He has also been trading crypto and has been killing it. So there's that. Let me see, like approximately once. So the ADCHF, okay, ADCHF is like almost guaranteed, like not guaranteed loss. I'm not going to be biased on this trade, but let me see for the other two trades. 130, and that's going to be 80 cents. Okay, okay, that makes sense. And what are we on right now? 33. Okay, like I'm just estimating on how much could we potentially gain or lose in that sense. Like I'm gonna put at OBS some kind of sign, right? Then streaming horizontally as well. Cause by the way, like I would rather want somebody to watch horizontally rather than vertically. But yeah, hang on. Like I'm gonna put it. Gotta be in here somewhere. Nope, I deleted it. Shit. Vertical sources. Here, there we go. Add text. Add text. New. Streaming horizontal too. Let's just put it this way. Let's have like a background color. Yeah, black is fine. Yeah, let's just put it like that. That is going to be fine. Okay. So Sandu was saying, yes, goes well. I did watch that nice interview video, bro. I just wanted something to confirm with you if I could trade other stuff. Yes, brother. Yeah, I get it. You wanted some confirmation. So once again, like you can trade this strategy on, crypto, futures, gold, whatever you want it to be, you can trade it. Like your favorite market, pick and choose. I lied to myself that way. It's easier for me. Daisy, let's go. Yeah. But also, I believe that less people watch because of the layout right now, because they're having the chat as well. Could be a reasoning, but like I'm not sure. Could be anything at that point. Maybe I think like combination of two, to be honest. Like just spamming the lives, but also the layout of the horizontal stream right now, because the chat is like on the left, and make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, so in that interview, Ghost was actually talking about not only like his journey but also his plans. And Ghost Whale is now funded. What can I say? It happens quickly, to be honest. And people have been saying, nah, man, you can't be profitable with this shit. You cannot pass prop firms. You know, my student has proved everybody wrong. Let's just put it that way. Like, don't take it from me, right? Because I might as well also be a liar, right? But no, see it from the man himself who has been funded with the exact strategy that I teach in my mentorship. And also just on the YouTube videos as well. Like, it's not only that. Goes like both ways pretty much. You get my point? Yeah. ADCHF has seen better days. So cold, I know that it feels right. Probably because you're not around me. So I'm probably going to be ending the stream real soon. I guess not much to do today. Also, of course, I'm looking at engagement, of course. If there's like not enough engagement, then there's also not that big of a reason to stream, to be honest. And so, yeah. I believe that I'm also streaming on Twitch right now. I'm fulfilling my plan of being annoying. So we have fulfilled the plan of streaming on vertical and also horizontal. And yeah, we're only going to expand from here on. I am going to manage how to do it on Kick as well, because I used to stream on Kick, but for some reason it's also not working anymore. I have no idea. Don't even ask me why. It's always like that. So your GBP unexpectedly going on to the upside. I would like rather expect it to go lower and just tank within the first couple of hours. But that's still going to happen. Like most likely. But just a little bit later on. Oh, what is that, man? Can't tell. But probably going to happen, and we're not going to go for the high. Yeah. The thickness. Okay. This thickness is good. Man, if the thickness is like so small, then The arrows are just like off. They're just off. Look at this. Anyways, which the weekly actually looks bullish on your GBP. Like as of right now, I would see this entire high getting violated with momentum, fulfilling out this entire FEG that is in here, because this is still all unbalanced, right? And also fulfilling out the perimeter discount. So that's like also another reason why not to trade your GBP, even though it looks quite obvious to trade lower. And also, like, remember, we still have like the full hour, right? We have like an entire price action gap in here. I want to like just out of interest see how this will be looking like. Like, we're not going to take this, it's just out of interest. But it's okay. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be ending the stream right now. Thank you for everybody that has been watching. Nobody's watching right now, but yeah, appreciate it, and see you guys in the next one basically.